Hello, we are up to 9 leaves on our funding tree towards our budget for next year. We are hoping to have all pledges in by our first hybrid service, November 14th. So look for those links, use the QR code. If you want to do it in person, we'll have some for you to fill out here. Today we get to chat with Darlene Mathias from Trustees.
Well, Trustees takes care of a lot of behind-the-scenes kind of infrastructure-y things that hopefully most of the time you don't know because they're all taken care of. But if they weren't taken care of, you'd notice in a hurry. So we take care of maintenance of the building, and we take care of things like insurance. There's new audio-visual equipment on order. Then we do things like maintain the elevator. There's just a lot of things that somebody has to tend to, and if they don't, then things start falling apart. It's been kind of odd during the pandemic because we still want to take care of our building so that when we get back in it and the community gets back in it, it still serves all the great purposes that it does serve. Well, there are a lot of programs in the community that use our building. For example, the ground floor, that was huge. We had tax aid, which was free tax preparation. We have storage space for Interfaith Coalition. Pre-pandemic, we used the church to house families several times a year for a week. And then we also have the groups in the church who, during normal times, people meet here a lot during the week. And then one of my favorite things is this is just an awesomely lovely music venue. And a lot of music groups love coming here because our space is so pleasant. And we have a really nice piano, and I think we have a pretty big impact on the cultural life of the community too. Just lots of things like that the community knows the church is here. Well, it gives me a chance to contribute in ways where I feel comfortable. My profession was engineering professor, and I'm not a very touchy-feely, warm, fuzzy kind of person, so it gives me a way that I can contribute to the life of the community in a way that I feel very comfortable doing.
Takes all types, right?
Takes all types. This part of the building is about 20 years old now, the sanctuary, and as homeowners know that in 20 years a lot of major systems kind of need updating. The furnace that died was not in this part of the building, but there's just a lot of stuff. As homeowners take care of things in their building, we have to too. We did a projection several years ago of major building systems that would need replacement in the next, say, 10 years, 10, 12 years, and it's a staggering amount of money. And we can't address it piecemeal last year we had a fund that was for $7,000, something called building maintenance, which is kind of ongoing. You got to do it every year maintenance. But then there's these big ticket items that come up, and we need to be able to handle those too. And like the audio-visual equipment, that just has a tremendous impact on the life of the church right now. I mean, that's kind of the gatekeeper for people's experience at home. And of course, we're going to continue that, having hybrid services when we are back in person. There'll be people here, but there's been a lot of people who've been able to participate from home who were not able to come here even in the best of times. So that's one good thing that's going to come out of the pandemic, is that will be ongoing.
So then yes, if your board had an animal mascot, what would it be?
Well, we didn't really come up with one. I'd say we're slow and steady with a lot of endurance. I don't know what animal that might be.